Good morning. I'm back in the Sierras. I'm at Cottonwood Lakes Trailhead Campground and with a group of people that I met on the internet and going backpacking with them. Should be really fun. We're going to go out in the Golden Trout Lakes Wilderness. We'll be doing a couple passes, might fish a little bit. We'll see. But we spent the night here last night and now we're just having some breakfast, getting packed up, and we'll be on trail soon. All right, we are out on the trail. Today we're going to be camping around Tunnel Meadow area. So from the Cottonwood Pass trailhead, got about 10 miles to do, and doesn't look too bad. We're about 2 miles in, but really pretty. It's a little bit different than the last trip I did in the Sierra. It just looks a little different, like not as wooded and not as steep, but still really, really pretty. The group I'm with has been really fun so far, and we're all having a great time.
And we had somebody that's changed. Well, yes, Chris was changed, but yes, we had somebody.
Had a little snack there at Trail Pass Trail, and now we are headed down the other side into looks like a meadow and a little lake down there. So excited to check it out.
So, you're good? You want me to pass it?
All right, we're down from Trail Pass, and now we're down in this big open meadow. I'm not sure what this one is called, but we're just passing through it. And this mountain range is just so cool. Like my last trip out here was all big mountains, and then this time it's more like woods and big meadows. So definitely enjoying my time. We have some afternoon thunderstorms in the forecast, so hopefully we get to camp somewhat soon. But if not, it's okay. Check out the view. Quick little lunch break done there. Started raining on us a bit, but it's pretty cold, so that pretty quickly turned into hail, which isn't too bad. But that let up, so we're on the move again. About 9 miles and we're into Tunnel Meadow. just like that, we made it to camp. I got my tent up there, and I'm just over here making some ramen. Did just over 11 miles today. We had 10 on the schedule, so did a little better than that. Should make tomorrow a little bit easier. But yeah, just getting some food. We're right next to the Golden Trout Creek, which we'll be going up tomorrow. So nice sound of water near the camp, which is always good, and getting some food. All right, it is raining again. Rained a little bit off and on while we were hiking, but luckily I got my food and refilled all my water and stuff. Didn't film it because I kind of just needed to do it quick. But yeah, stayed mostly dry, and now just hanging out in the tent. But definitely feels good to be at camp and not hiking in the rain. All right, good morning. Last night didn't end up filming too much because it pretty much rained until pretty late at night. I woke up at like 9 o'clock to go put my bear can away. But outside of that, everybody was just in our tents last night. This morning it's like 34 degrees or so. That's what my forecast says I got on the Garmin. So pretty cold this morning, but it's clear at least, and I think it's gonna stay clear until this afternoon again, and then might get some more rain, but we'll see. So right now, just starting off with some coffee, and should be a good day. What a spot for the morning. So since it's been wet the past couple days, yesterday morning we left early and had to put away the tents somewhat wet. So this morning we're gonna leave a little later, and I got the fly there and the tent there. So we're gonna leave a little bit later and let things dry out. So it'll be nice to put everything away dry. But yeah, we're just having breakfast, and once things get dry, then we'll head out. All right, it's 10 and we are all packed up back on the trail. We just hiked up that valley, and now we're back up looking for the trail, and then got about 6-7 miles today. So should be a nice easy day, but looking forward to it. Three miles of hiking and broken out of the forest.
Is there shade here?
Look at that.
Everybody smile, you're a good kid.
This is where we're stopping for lunch. Not a bad view. Back on the trail after lunch, and now the plan is to at least get to the base of Siberian Pass, and then either climb the pass today and camp on the other side, or we can camp at the base of it and do it tomorrow. So we will see what we decide when we get there. Big Whitney Meadow. So cool. Well, some weather moved in. We're getting hail now. So hopefully lets up soon, but we're getting a little wet. We made the call that we're gonna do Siberian Pass today. So we just finished the first set of switchbacks. And then there's kind of like a flat-ish section. But then I think we have another set of switchbacks. So getting some work done today, but it's less that we have to do tomorrow. So we're about 1.5 miles past our intended camp spot where we were gonna camp tonight. And I think this adds about 3 miles total to today, but it'll be good to get it out of the way. So should have a good view pretty soon here, hopefully at Siberian Pass. We made it. Siberian Pass, 10,850. That's kind of a grind in the rain, but feels good to have all that done, so we don't have to do it tomorrow. But now we're gonna get down the other side and look for camp. But did some good hiking today. What a meadow. Look at that. We'll be camping at the next place that we find water, so hopefully soon. Oh man, what a day. Finally in my tent. Yeah, thought we were gonna do 6 or 7 miles, and we ended up doing over 11, like 11.2. We basically got over the pass, and then we were gonna camp the next water, and then the next water just wasn't for a long ways. So it was supposed to be our easiest day of the trip, but ended up not being very easy. But anyways, I'm at camp now, and got my sleeping pad set up. Got to get my sleeping bag out, and then get started on some dinner. But you know, on the bright side, I think it's 35 miles total on this trip, and between yesterday and today, we've done 22, a little over 22. So means tomorrow and the next day are pretty easy, hopefully. I said that about today, but we'll see. But yeah, and we're near water now, so should be pretty good the rest of the way. Gonna get some dinner and get in bed pretty soon. Well, good morning. I am all packed up, had breakfast and coffee. Just waiting for everybody else to get ready, and then we'll be on our way. Last night slept pretty good. We were camping at around 11,000 feet, so a little bit cold. But aside from that, good night. And today we're going to Cottonwood Lakes, so that should be great. Should be the highlight of the trip, I think. So got one pass to do and then all downhill from there. So excited to get it done and should be a great day. All right, we're on trail. Got about a 2.5 mile climb up New Army Pass. We might do Old Army Pass. We haven't decided yet, but getting above the tree line, and after 2 days of bad weather, it's a perfect day for a climb. So gonna go ahead and grind up this thing, and that's our high point for today. Getting up this pass. That green area is where we came from. A little bit more to go. What a view. There it is, New Army Pass. Very cool up here. Gonna go over there and check out the view. Oh yeah. I think some of those lakes down there are just above where we're gonna camp, but we'll be going by them. What a view though. Yeah! Whole team made it.
Yeah.
So on the way down now, gonna head all the way down there, go past High Lake, go past Long Lake, and then we'll be crossing over through that green patch, and then should find Cottonwood Lakes.
You know why it's not like
Here's High Lake, and that's where we came from. Army Pass is up there. What a cool spot. Made it up and down the pass and just hanging out at Long Lake for a bit. Seemed like a good place for a break. Pretty close to camp, maybe just a mile more after this, but just enjoying this spot, enjoying a short day on the trail, and yeah, been great so far. Here is our lake. We're gonna set up camp somewhere over in that area. Perfect campsite. What a campsite. Camp is all set up. What a spot. It's a little bit windy, so I'm using these extra guy out points on the tent. But I think with that, we should be good. So now that I'm at camp, I want to talk a little bit about the backpack I brought. It's the Outdoor Vitals Shadow Light Carbon. It's a 60 liter, and I've loved it on this trip. It's been great. I think that zipper that goes all the way down the length of it has been super useful for just getting stuff out and in when I'm on trail. So, you know, pulling out like a rain shell or putting it away when I'm done with it, things like that. It's been awesome. All the pockets are great, feels comfy. But yeah, super happy. It's carried everything really well. super comfortable. So glad that I got that. That is my third backpack so far, and I think I'm gonna stick with it for a while. But now just hanging out at camp, got dinner going, and it should be a great evening. Just chilling by the lake. Last morning in the Sierra, so had to get up for sunrise. Right now, just walking from my tent to where my food is. Gonna get some coffee and some breakfast, and enjoy the last morning here. Should be really pretty. What a great way to wrap up the trip. Seeing some animals. There's last time I was in the Sierra, I remember early morning was awesome for seeing deer and animals like that. So nice to see some again this time as well. But gonna wrap up coffee and breakfast and then get packed. And I think the plan is to be on trail this morning around 9, and that gets us back to the car around hopefully like 12:30, and then have an 8-hour drive back home. So gonna be a long day, but just gonna enjoy the hike out of here. And yeah, what a great way to wrap up the trip. This has been a perfect morning. Goodbye, Cottonwood Lakes. What a great campsite.
Yeah, it is.
Well, just about half a mile from the trailhead, so that about wraps things up. What an awesome trip. I mean, the Sierras really never disappoint, and again, just like last time, this trip was awesome. Had a great time hiking in a group this time, and really enjoyed getting to know everybody, and I think we all had a good time hanging out and hiking together, and made it through some tough days on day 1, day 2 with the weather, but then day 3 and today. Been pretty easy, but awesome views, awesome campsites, and can't wait to make it back out here again. So thank you to them for letting me come out with them and join them on this trip. Thanks to you for watching, and I'll see you next time.